Hi everybody, my name is Shana. I'm a master instructor with TRX training, and today we are going to focus on upper body strength. We're using the TRX suspension trainer and the TRX slam balls. What we're gonna do is 4 different movement pairings. A pulling exercise on the suspension trainer, immediately followed by a slam ball exercise. 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, same thing again, same thing again. Then we'll move on to the next pairing. At the end of our workout today, we have 2 different challenges for you, so make sure you save some energy. We've got our TRX low row to fail, and then our slam ball triceps push-ups to fail. Those are super hard. And then we'll do some stretches and call it a day. So let's party for the next 30 minutes. We'll start with our regular TRX warm-up, our standing rollouts. Straps at mid-length, stand facing away from the anchor point. Give me a nice, strong, active plank, body tight. Roll those arms out just a bit, and then bring your hands directly beneath your shoulders. We're setting that core, we're bracing your core. We're finding that active plank, which you're gonna need to use in all of these exercises today. Even though our focus is upper body, you'll notice when you use the suspension trainer and the slam ball, your whole body has to coordinate together to make all of these exercises happen. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. TRX squat row combo. Straps stay at mid-length, stand facing the anchor point. Lean back a touch, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Drop your bucket down, squat, plank, row and squeeze behind your shoulder blades, and plank. Mobilizing your hips, your knees, kind of greasing them up for this workout. And our big focus is that squeeze behind your shoulder blades with proper posture, ensuring that your shoulders stay down and back away from your ears, kind of like your head is a turtle head coming out of a turtle shell. 3, 2, and 1. Forward lunge with Y-fly. Straps stay at mid-length. I'm gonna stand facing away from my anchor point in my Frankenstein position. Take a big step forward with my right foot. Gently lower the left knee down, press into the handles, come back up. Now make sure your back knee is really lowering toward the floor. And if you'd like to spend a little extra time in that stretch, feel free. Enjoy that time down there, enjoy that stretch. And then feel the core engage as I press into the handles and stand back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We're gonna do your TRX single leg hip hinges. So straps stay at mid-length, stand facing, working on a little bit of balance. Center your right foot to the anchor, press down on those handles, balance on your right foot, hinge forward so you feel a little bit of a stretch in your hamstrings, and come back up. Try not to set that left foot down. You don't have to go all the way out. I only want you to go as high as you can without losing that straight line from your ears to your shoulders, to your bum, to that back heel. Continuously actively pressing down into the handles to feel your core engage. You're really working the right hip and stretching it a bit too. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch feet, keep it going. We're hinging. So excited to use the slam ball today. Even if you're not a very aggressive person, I don't feel like I am. Feels good to slam that thing on the ground every once in a while. And we can use it too as a strength tool, just like a medicine ball as well. Keep pressing down and drive. Enjoy that stretch in your left hamstrings. Finding your balance, really establishing that balance, connecting your brain to your body. 5, 4, 3, 2. Moving on to your TRX lateral lunges. Again, my straps are at mid-length. Standing facing the anchor point, I'm taking a nice wide stance. Toes pointed directly forward. A little bit of slack on the straps. I'm gonna bend my right knee, lower my right hip down. Pull myself up, bend my left knee, lower the left hip down, pull myself up. I know we're focusing on upper body today, but it does not hurt to go through these hip stretches. It's so important. Drop it down and drive it up. Now, are you lowering down like an elevator, not falling backwards like an escalator? Are those toes pointed directly forward? How's that head? Is it coming out of your shell? And 5, 4, maybe a little lower. 3, 2, and 1. Finally, your golfer's rotation with a shoulder sweep. We really want to warm up our shoulders today with all this upper body work. So straps at mid-length, stand facing, hands belly button height, press down on those handles. Go ahead and rotate all the way up. Stick the landing, tension on the straps, drop the arms open and close and swing through, other side, touch the ceiling, open and close, keeping pressure on the handles the entire time. If this is too much on your shoulders or on your back, move toward the anchor point. If you're not feeling anything, move further back away from the anchor point. Whew, let's do one more on each side. And the other side. Up. And release that. All right. So we're doing 4 different couplets. Again, I'm going to move from an exercise on the suspension trainer to an exercise on the slam ball. Then the same one on the suspension trainer again, the same one on the slam ball again. 30 seconds of work, really hard grinding work, 30 seconds of valuable rest. Then we'll move on to the next couplet. We've got 4 of them. All right. We're going to start with your TRX single arm row. Go ahead and fully shorten your straps all the way up. And grab onto just one handle with your left hand. If you want to start with your right, that's fine. Walk it under, not too steep of an angle, hand at your rib cage. Eyes are up, shoulders are down and back out of the ears. Now your right hand, your opposite hand, is going to move with your left hand, mirroring that arm to really help get a good squeeze behind your shoulder blades. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straightening those arms. Are you keeping those shoulders away from your ears? Remember that turtle head coming out. Are you engaging behind that left shoulder blade? Are you squeezing your buns really tight? You've got 2 apples on the backside. You don't want it squishy back here like applesauce. You want 2 firm apples on your bum. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll come back to that right arm. Let's go over to the slam ball. We're going to do a slam ball single arm slam with your left arm. You might want to practice a couple. We're going in 20 here. You're going to take this left arm, hold it by your chin, and forcefully slam it to the ground. End it in the squat. Pick it up. You can use both arms. Back to the left hand. Driving straight down into the ground like a superhero. Are you ready? This one's really fun. Going in 3, all left side. 2, and 1. Ha! Pick it up. Grab it. Press it. Ha! Is that fun? Is that a great noise too? It's probably shaking my camera as well. By my chin and straight down. Super powerful. Ha! It's all that left arm doing the work. Reset. Explode down. Lots of speed. Try to break your ball through the floor. That wasn't a very good one. 3, 2, and 1. Set the ball aside. We've got our single arm rows again. Swing out your arms a bit. Here's where this rest break comes into play, so we can come back full force into this first exercise again. I'm going to have you do the single arm row on your right side now. So grab this handle in your right hand. But remember, my left hand is going to mirror everything my right arm does to help keep my shoulders square and engage behind my shoulder blades a little bit more. All right, find your angle. The further under, the harder it is. Further back, the easier it is. 2 and 1. Straighten those arms. Shoulders out of your ears. Big squeeze on top. My toes are pointed up towards my shins. Tight tummy. 2 apples back here. And it's kind of fun. We get to play pretend with that left arm. That left arm, you're pretending to also be pulling on a handle to get yourself right back to the top of that row. 5, not many reps. 4, 3, 2. I'm going to do one more good one. All right. Lower that down. Let's do that single arm slam on the right arm. Notice I'm using my slightly lighter slam ball here since I'm just doing one side of my body. I'll hold it by my chin. Fairly wide stance. Squat and press that ball into the floor. I'm right-handed, so hopefully I'll be a little more coordinated on this side. All right, let's get into position. We're going in 5, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Single arm slam. Ha! Grab it, lift it, set it, slam it. Controlled, deliberate, powerful. Up by my chin, and 10 seconds left. Back up to the chin. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more for good luck. All right, guys. Oh, let's take a little break. Next up, we're gonna do our TRX T-fly. So your straps will be at mid-length. I'm gonna have you stand facing the anchor point. Pull those arms open into a T position, one foot directly in front of the other. Shoulders are down and back out of your ears. You still have 10 seconds. You're gonna bend the back knee, body stays straight, arms straight. Pull yourself back up. 2 and 1. Let's try it. Bending my back knee, strong plank. Pull the arms apart. My body moves as one straight surfboard. My shoulders are falling away from my ears. Ribs are tucked in. Buns are tight. Big pull and squeeze. Remember that turtle head? Really applies here. 10 seconds left. My feet are offset to help keep a constant tension on the straps so I don't run out of room on top. 2 and 1. Slam ball alternating push-ups. These can be on or off your knees, totally up to you. I'm gonna take my slam ball and I'll face you this way here. I'm gonna do a push-up with the slam ball under one hand, roll it over, push up with the slam ball under the other hand. Trying to avoid rotation of my spine, everything stays straight and doesn't sag. Let's give it a shot. Find your plank, 2 and 1. Knees is an option. Push up, plank, roll it over. And you'll notice slam balls take a little bit of effort to roll. Do you have those 2 apples on your backside? Is your body as straight as a surfboard? How's that turtle head working out? I'm pressing through both arms and making sure not to go too low so you're not putting too much pressure on that elevated hand. And take a break. 30 seconds off, we're gonna go back to those T-flies again. The second time we're seeing them, maybe you can make these a little more challenging. And you do that by walking underneath the anchor point, even just a little bit. We're going in 15 seconds. Roll out those shoulders. Now you're appreciating those 30-second rest breaks, aren't you? And let's find that T position. Pull those straps open wide. Shoulders away from your ears. One foot directly in front of the other. And bend the back knee. Here we go, guys. Arms straight. Pull it apart. Are you hiding those ribs in? The only thing moving is at your shoulders. Your arms are straight. Elbows stay straight. Shoulders stay away from the ears. 2 apples on the backside. You're getting sick of me saying that, but every time I say it, you squeeze them, don't you? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's go back to those alternating push-ups again here. So again, you always have the option of doing your push-ups on your knees and doing these alternating push-ups from the knees, but make sure your bum isn't here. It's here when you do push-ups on your knees. Otherwise, get ready. We got 10 seconds. We're gonna come back to that strong plank position and do these push-ups again. Ready, gang? Let's find it. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hit it. Push up, plank, roll it, brace it. Really pressing down into that slam ball. Everything stays straight and strong. Perfect alignment. Your body moves up and down just like a 2x4. Nothing gets to bend in the middle. 10 seconds left. Trying to avoid wiggling. I feel myself wiggling a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a minute, grab a sip of water, and then we'll move on to our third couplet of today's workout. This next one is, well, they're all super fun. But this next one, of course, we have to work on your biceps in an upper body workout. We're gonna do your TRX high biceps curls and a slam ball overhead press. That's gonna incorporate just a little bit of balance too. All right, we're going in 30. Let's get you set up with those high biceps curls though. You want your straps at mid-length. You'll be standing facing the anchor point. And you want to start with your pinkies at your temples, and the elbows always stay up for these. So you don't get to drop them down, they're here, and I'm only hinging at my elbows. So pinkies at my temples, elbows up, shoulders down, buns tight. The elbows are on a countertop. You still have 10 seconds. I'm gonna straighten the arms, shoulders down, pinkies back up to my temples. You ready, guys? Here we go. All the way straight, bring those pinkies back up. Again, turtle head that head. Shoulders falling away. 2 apples, body straight. Now you know you're a cheater pumpkin eater if those elbows come in and then up, so just don't do it. Elbows stay up, it makes it more challenging. Keeps this right in the biceps. Buns tight, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let's do that single arm overhead press with your slam ball. I'm gonna grab my heavier slam ball, but obviously it depends on what weight you're pushing. I'm gonna grab it my left hand. All we're doing here, keeping your tummy tight, you still have 15 seconds, is pressing it overhead and return. If you don't feel safe with that, you can use this hand to kind of spot it. But luckily this is soft, so if it bonks you on like a kettlebell, won't hurt quite as much. Tummy tight, brace the core, 2 apples, here we go. Press it overhead and return. I'm trying to keep this ball fairly close into my body and resetting that shoulder every time after every rep. It's a lot harder than it looks, isn't it? Again, relaxing your neck, body's planked. If you're a superstar, and I stink at these, but you can actually release it a little bit and catch it. That's why I'm not doing that. You can release it a little bit for a little more speed and power and try to catch it. But as you saw, that never works well for me. 2, 1, and release. Let's go back to those biceps curls. So straps are at mid-length, stand facing the anchor point. If you want to make these a little bit more challenging, feel free to walk under the anchor point a little bit, but make sure you can keep the elbows up and your ribs tucked in. Shake out your arms. We're going in 15 seconds. Now, if you feel like these rest breaks are too long, that means you probably weren't working hard enough during the 30 seconds. So really challenge yourself. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Here it is. Straighten and bend. Do you have that space between your ears and your shoulders? Are you engaging behind your shoulder blades? Are you lifting your toes up towards your shins, squeezing those 2 apples to set your plank? 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You did it. Let's do that single arm overhead press again with your slam ball. So again, I'm grabbing my heavier slam ball. Zoink. And I kind of want to set it down because we still have 20 seconds. I'm going to shake out my arms. And once again, I'm going to rack it by my chin, press it straight up, and return. And again, if you want to try to make this harder, you can toss it a little bit and catch it, but that takes a lot of balance. So make sure you stay safe in the space around you. 2, and 1. Here we go, tummy tight. How do you like this logo placement? Can you see the TRX logo right here? Totally on purpose. Shoulder down, tummy tucked in. Pressing that overhead, keeping the space right here. It's really tempting, especially when your shoulders get fatigued, to start moving to other parts of your body. But I want you to keep everything stable. You're only mobile at your elbow and your shoulder as you press that ball up to the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, you did it. Guess what? We have a minute break again, and then only one more couplet before our exercise is to failure. We've got your TRX power pulls, and for some full-on slam action, those slam ball rotational side-to-side slams. So we're gonna do a lot of rotation in this last round. So let's get set up for your TRX power pull. In your power pull, your straps are at mid-length. You're gonna grab onto, start on your left side again, grab onto one handle and pull it tight. And you're gonna keep that left hand by your rib cage, and I'm gonna stand on the balls of my feet, reaching the right hand up toward the anchor. Then I'm gonna slowly, and you can try this with me, we still have 20 seconds, straighten my left arm, fall open. I'm kind of pivoting on my heels here, my body stays straight. Really squeeze behind the shoulder blade. See how that kind of pulls me out of rotation? Bend the elbow, come back up. But you wanna do it with speed. Let's try it. Here we go. Lower down and snap it back up. If you run out of tension on top, that means you probably need a slightly steeper angle with this exercise. I'm down controlled, up fast. And I kind of pop to my toes on the top for that little extra pivot and range of motion. My body's staying straight, and I've got that big squeeze behind my shoulder blades. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, rotational slam time. These are so fun. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my heavier ball. Although we are doing 2 sets, so maybe you wanna grab your lighter ball and the heavier ball for the final set. Totally up to you. It's gonna be overhead. I'm gonna turn, hinge, slam over this leg. You gotta keep your back flat. Pick it up, overhead, slam this way. Watch your toes. Okay, we're going in. How much noise are you gonna make? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Flat back, pick it up, overhead. Isn't that fun? And up, slam, hinge, overhead, drive it. Are you keeping your back flat when you pick up that ball? Up, breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All those are so fun. All right, power pull, right arm, straps at mid-length. Stand facing the anchor point. Grab onto that handle. Luckily, I still have 15 seconds to catch my breath. Hopefully you need it too. Your right hand's at your rib cage. Reaching your left hand up toward the anchor. Balls of your feet, buns tight. I'm gonna have you slowly straighten your right arm. This is happening. 2, 1, snap it up. Power pull on this right side. Okay, you should be at a similar angle as you were on your left side. Dropping to my heels in the back part, popping to my toes. Big squeeze behind my shoulder blades on top. Everything's in a nice straight line. Core is braced. Still squeezing those apples. 10 seconds left. Really reaching the left arm up towards your anchor point. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's do those rotational slams one more time. Oh, I love those. All right, remember when you do these, the really big important point for these is to make sure when you pick up the ball, you're not rounding your back and lifting the weight. You still want to keep the hinge in your back as you come back and pick up the weight over the top. All right, we're going again in 10 seconds. You ready? All right, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hinge and hit. 10 seconds to go. Come on. How much noise can you make? 3, 2, 1. Ha! All right. This next part, I'm a little less excited about than those rotational slams. We got to do some exercises to failure. We're going to do your TRX low row to failure, and then follow that up with our slam ball triceps push-ups to failure. See what we got here today. So here's our standard. Straps fully shortened. Do this with me. Your heels are directly beneath the anchor. So if you're on a door anchor, you're gonna put your feet right up against your door. If you're at an overhead anchor, you might wanna do something to block your feet. Otherwise, just balance them right beneath. For the rep to count, your body has to stay straight and you have to touch your rib cage. If you come to there, rep doesn't count. If you arch your back, rep doesn't count. So one set, as many as you can. When you're done, take a break. If you're going longer than me, just pause the video and catch up in a minute. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Hit it. My body's straight. Apples. This is harder after a full upper body workout, huh? Turtle head. Plank. Oh, I'm done at 15. If you're still going, keep going, okay? And then you can catch up with me shortly. One more exercise to failure. Oh, we're gonna have floppy arms. Not sure if I'm driving home safely tonight. Okay, we're gonna do your med ball or your slam ball triceps push-ups now. So for this one, and this is one set to failure again, You have to lower down, touch your rib cage, and come all the way back up for the rep to count without arching your back. Option, if you can't do that, is on your knees. Lower down, press it back up. So my hands are kind of cupping around this ball. And yes, there's going to be a little bit of instability. So shake out your arms. I hope you did more rows than me. If not, no big deal. Every time you repeat this workout, you're going to try to get more in this last round. Same with these. All right. Strong plank. See what we got. Going in 3. This is it. 2 and 1. Apples. Oh boy. What are you at? I'm at 7. And 8 is going to be it for me. If you're still going, keep going. Rewind the video, come back to us. If you're done, shake it out. You have earned some stretches today. We're going to start with your TRX T-spine rotation. So my straps are at mid-length. And I'm going to stand facing the anchor point, holding on with my standing sideways to the anchor point, holding on with my outside hand. So my left shoulder is facing the anchor. My right arm is reaching across the front of my body. My inside foot is in front. My outside foot is behind. Left arm reaches up over the top. Inhale, exhale, and fall open. Okay, again, if you're still doing your rows or push-ups, keep it going. Come on back and meet us here in a little bit. Shoulders down. Inhale, bring it in. Your body should, again, be straight as the surfboard. Exhale, fall open. Nice straight line. And inhale, bring it in. One more. Exhale. Fall open. A few deep breaths there. And relax. That feel good? That's mobilizing your thoracic spine, the part of your spine that's meant to be mobile. Let's switch it around. So now your right side is facing the anchor. Your left arm is going to reach across the front of your body. So now my inside leg, my right foot is in front. My outside leg, my left foot is behind. This arm is totally straight. I'm going to take my right arm over the top. Inhale. Exhale. Fall open. Eyes follow this thumb. And again, inhale. Bring it in. If you want to hold that a little longer, go for it. Exhale. My left arm is always staying straight. I'm not really tightening up here. I want gravity to gently stretch out my spine. And again, inhale. And exhale. Fall away. Eyes follow that thumb. And slowly come under. Let's do your wide stance hip hinge. So straps stay at mid-length. Stand facing the anchor, walk it back with your arms straight out in front of you, and give me a nice wide stance. Breathe in, breathe out, press your hands forward and drive your hips back. Your ears are gonna line up with your biceps, gently pressing down on the handles for some core engagement. So you'll feel that stretch through your armpits, through your lats, hopefully in your hamstrings and your hips too. And from here, keep breathing. I'm gonna have you gently sway side to side. So that feels really good. Inhales and exhales. Try not to let your back arch too much, still keeping that constant pressure down on your handles. Go ahead, give me an inhale. Exhale, roll that up one vertebra at a time. Finally, your chest stretch with some shoulder sweeps. So straps stay at mid-length. I'll have you stand facing away from the anchor point. Arms are in your T position. All right, keeping your thumbs up, step one foot in front. And really press those hands apart, enjoying that chest stretch. Inhales and exhales. Feeling the chest open up, undoing all that hunched over your computer work you do, or checking Facebook or Instagram that you do over your phone. Just open that up. Now to add those shoulder sweeps. Move back just a touch. I'm gonna have you drop those arms down and up, almost like you're making a snow angel. Keeping constant tension on those straps. Then you can take the right arm, bring it across the front of your face and back. You might need to move a little bit further back, that's fine. Left arm across the front of your face and back. Step your feet together, forward fold. Take a bow, let your head relax. And you did it. Give yourself a hand. That was awesome. So what I would love for you to do is come back and try this workout again. But when you come back and try this, hopefully you're able to do more low rows and more slam ball triceps push-ups the next go around. Awesome job. It was so nice seeing you. Have a great day. I can't wait to do more workouts with you.